Good afternoon, Lion. Guess who's standing beside me to start the meeting? Gloria.
Hey, Gloria.
And she says I need to throw in $1. So, Gloria, good to see you.
Thank you, my love. And good morning, our president. Good to see you too. Good morning, and fellow Lions. And it's been a long week, this last week. And I'm very thankful, and I thank you for your prayers. I had a heart attack, ha ha, and ended up at OHS. And I'm going to keep working. Love you. God bless.
Okay, for do with you on it. Okay, well, we're going to stagger over here to table number 3.
Leroy?
Yes.
I have an appointment at 1:15, so I probably won't be here at the
Okay.
Okay.
Lucky for you, Dick, there's no Mr. Shaker today.
That's good.
Past President Mike.
Yay!
No
Singers.
President Leroy, fellow lines of guests, here's the first happy dollar. The daughter and I this weekend we're going to be canning corn and stewed tomatoes. The second one is a very, very sad dollar. It's about Laura Toll passing. A lot of people don't know about it. And I just read the blimp in the paper that she passed away down at Sunnyside. So, don't know.
Lion Dwayne, he's coming to us. We're just going to set a new precedent. If you have a happy dollar, you have to come to us. Dwayne did.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I'm just happy to be alive.
That's the focus is in front.
Ask District Governor Mark.
Turn it clockwise.
Work.
Little jumpy there. President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, dollar number 1 is for a fantastic weekend visiting with my newfound biological sister up in Swim. Thank you, John Claypool, for covering for me on Sunday so I could get loose. Dollar number 2 is a pretty positive signs, both professional and personal life things that look like things will lighten up a little bit stress-wise, so I'm happy about that. Sad dollar, because I have been looking forward to USA Canada in September. It's in our own local district over Spokane. Really wanted to go. Did the 4 previous ones, and I'm not going to be able to make this one, unfortunately. And finally, sad dollar for Laura. She's a great person.
A lot of fun. She used to say, I'm here because I was in California to work on my can. What a funny lady. Oh, we're going this way, Marlene. Lion Larry.
King Lion, Bill Lion's guest, I've got a very happy dollar because today my wife is celebrating another birthday.
Yay.
That means I've got it for her.
Lion Kathy.
King Leroy. This is a bad dollar because this is my last Tuesday to have Natasha. So she goes back to school tomorrow, so from now on I'll be by myself.
Oh, you poor thing. Lion Rose.
President Leroy, fellow Lions, and yes, I have a happy dollar because I retired my red badge.
Yay!
Lion David.
There's 2 happy bucks. This time I get to put both of them in there. I didn't worry about it. One was taken off the table. But maybe we're not going to worry about that one. Good morning.
President Leroy, fellow Lions, and honored guests, all of you are honored. Like Laura, she's feeling better, and so am I. I've got better this day, and we still got to keep on track, because God is with us. And I thought of something that was still, I feel is still appropriate. I'll make it short. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never one not might attend. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. Thank you. God bless you. And I'd like to make questions up. Thank you.
Okay, David. Marlene has spoken. Past President Cindy.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I have a forgetful daughter. I forgot to inform you guys, I have started canning. So I did some green beans and dilly beans a couple of weeks ago. I also have a happy dollar for this weather. And I have a super excited dollar because I was talking to Tracy and Daryl this weekend. And he's in Atlanta. He was going to go to the doctor on last Wednesday to get a morphine drip because his pain is so intense. They did not do that. They gave him a different way to do it. And he's on a feeding tube for the next 3 months to try to fatten him up. So he must have really good news from the doctor, so I'm super excited about that. Super excited to see them in a couple of weeks. Tracy's already put in some food requests, so my mission is to fatten them up.
Fatten you up a little bit too.
This is her fact.
Past Council Chair, Al.
Thank you, PDG, Steve, President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests. Yes, when I heard the news about Laura, when you're in this club, you guys got to know, just meet more people, get to know them. Getting to know Laura was just a joy for my life. I guess the second happy dollar is for Floria back. Isn't that wonderful? I'm happy about that. The third is a mixed dollar. I am scheduled for my right knee replacement September 18th. And if anybody has one of those two-wheel things I can borrow, I'm sure, oh look at that, I got 2 hands. You got everything, huh? Okay, that's right. Yeah. You know what my wife said? You're going to appreciate this. Well, how? Why don't you just make an announcement of Lions? Probably half the room has one.
Actually, we have one too, don't we?
We don't have the need one. You want the walker?
I want the walker, two-wheel.
Lion Ron.
President Leroy, fellow Lions guests, this is a sad dollar for Laura. Really miss it.
Past his own chair, Marilyn.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I have a sad dollar for Laura. I just so delighted in knowing Laura, and so it's a happy dollar for that reason. The other happy dollar is, Floria Lee, it's awesome to see you back. I'm so excited that you're here. And the other dollar is that Steve and I are catching a train tomorrow, and we're going to go to a Mariner game, New York Yankees. I think that's why we're going, I'm not sure. So we're excited about a little small adventure.
Indeed.
You think Steve will be praying when he comes back?
That wasn't funny. Soon to be inducted, Lion Gordy.
Okay, 2 glad dollars. One, I'm glad the standards have been lowered enough for me to join you. The other one is day before yesterday, my daughter had a family barbecue just for the fun of it, and I found out on March 1st or so, I will get my first biological grandson. So, glad of that. This is the first, but it probably won't be the last dollar leaving my hand because of the child.
Probably should fine you $1 for not addressing the chair properly.
He's new.
It's all right. It's okay. It's all right.
It's not
One time you're forgiven. One time.
Yeah.
One time.
He hasn't been inducted yet.
Pat So Chair, Greg.
He's a free one.
President Leroy, Bill Lines and guests, $2. First one, of course, is for Laura. First project I worked with her was down at the Lions building, and she had her little S10 pickup sitting out front. And I looked at the license plate, and I looked at her, and I says, only you. Her license plate read brown sugar. And then the other $1, Friday, I was up at Mike Boland's place, old Zorba himself. Helped putting in a wheelchair ramp. And Harold's got pictures if anybody wants to see them. Pretty good job.
It was Thursday. What he should have said there.
Every day's a question mark.
Vice District Governor. Doug.
Thank you, Vice District Governor. Past District Governor, standing tall. This was a sad dollar, now it's a happy sad dollar. Mr. President, for you too. The happy part of that is Gloria Lee is back. Gloria, where are you? Great to see you. The sad part is, of course, for Laura. We'll all miss her.
One of a kind. Okay, well, let's do line P now.
Don't forget Patrick
first, and then we'll go back for Patrick. He's going to be the last. He came in last.
President Leroy, fellow Lines and guest. I have a sad $1 for Laura as well, but I have a happy $1 for the Floria and the Davids and the Mikes and the rest of you resilient Lions. You know who you are. Everyone has had some sort of medical difficulty, but they are resilient. They come back for more, and I appreciate that. You know, myself included. You know, we're all in there. We got this. We got this. And we talk about going to the Yankees-Mariner game. My nickname is Casey, for Casey Stengel back in the day. So there's a happy $1 for that one.
My grandparents told me about him.
Yeah. Go ahead, say it. You know, Greg, we're going to let that one go because I know an opportunity will present itself.
Secretary and past President Phil.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, a happy $1 and a sad $1 for Laura. I will miss her a lot, but even when she was in deep, deep pain, she always had a smile on her face, and I will miss that a lot.
Good lady. Mike, you got a $1 this week? Yeah, he does. Okay. Heading your way. Actually, we're going to have to do... Yeah, we'll make it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Past President. Patrick.
President Leroy, fellow Lines and guests, I know how much y'all missed me last week, so. Nobody. You were gone, yeah. So first one has to be a sad one for Lion Laura. I remember one of the first couple of meetings she was here, I was sitting next to her, and she looks at me and she goes, "You gonna eat that meatball?" And I'm like, "No, I was gonna throw it across the room." So she picked it up, threw it across the room. God, I loved her heart. She did such a
said, you know, for our friend Mikey over here, man, making it through a tough, tough week, girl, couple of weeks. Glad to have you. So the side story of that one is, I texted her and say, you accepting visitors? She says, oh, I'm not sure you should come up. God knows what kind of trouble we get into. I said, I've been thrown out of better hospitals than this one. Third happy buck. A couple of great car shows. Nice job with Steve Johnston's little Nova thing out there in Unique. And then over in Rainier Eagles, we made over $2,500 on Sunday just for the hospice center. So awesome work for everybody in their beautiful cars. And here's the cool one. Lion Hal and I are going to be going up to Port Townsend on the 5th, I think, and looking at a wooden boat festival and checking in with my daughter, making sure everything's right for her November wedding. So it's going to be a full, flashy year. Fifth happy dollar is, in spite of Steve Patterson being in this club, I am honored to be a Lion.
Okay, we're going to move on to Lion Mike.
King Lion, Leroy, Felines, and Guess. I have 3 happy dollars. The happiest one is Anita is home from her surgery already. Another happy dollar is that my daughter Courtney is visiting this week. I think the week. I don't know how long she's going to be here. And the other happy dollar, of course, is the aforementioned wheelchair ramp, which is so unbelievable. I think you could probably hit it with the club pickup, and it would probably total the pickup. The Herald did a really good job. I would hate to try and name them all. I might forget somebody. And we all know that my mind is not exactly the way it used to be. That's it.
Wow, Mike. Glad to see you getting that ramp, particularly. Is that it? Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Go ahead from the pulpit. I'll send Marlene up with the bucket.
Past presidents, fellow Lions and guests, I do have a happy dollar. Saturday, we took our daughter Grace down to George Fox down in Newburgh to get her moved into her dorm, and classes started yesterday. So one kid out of the house, still got Logan for another month before you take him up to Seattle. But hey, yeah. So there we are. But she was nervous again, and she's a sophomore, but it's a nice school. There we are. Any other happy dollars? No. Invocation today will be led by Larry Hansen.
Our Heavenly Father, once again we come before you with the praise and thanks for the blessings we have of the lives, being a service for our community and your calling upon us. We give you thanks and praise for the food that you provide to strengthen us, and for the fellowship that also serves us. Pray for those that are grieving at this time, and for the health of those that are sick. And in all things that you use us, again, to serve the community in mighty ways, to your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Pledge will be led by 2nd VP Tom Bolton. The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And song will be led by Marilyn Patterson. A country 'tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my let freedom ring. Thank you. So, do we have introduction of guests?
President Leroy. So, Kathy Carmody, would you like to announce your guest, please? Yeah.
Our guest. Where we at? What am I doing? Again, King Leroy and fellow Lions and guests, this is my granddaughter Natasha, and again, this is our last Tuesday as she will be going back to school tomorrow.
Our next guest to be announced is from Mike. Would you like to announce your guest? And then it's Kim Patero.
King Lion, Leroy, Felines, and guests, this is my daughter, Courtney.
King Lion, Leroy, tell them I'm a guest. And you're a guest too, man, but people like pension, honey. Fantastic. Retired. He can still hang in.
Welcome, guest.
I think that's it, Leroy.
Okay, thank you. So for announcements. We've got, let's see here. Let's start off with Harold Malone. Where's Harold? Oh, there he is. Anybody want to grab that mic so that...
This isn't hard, Harold. Anyway, we put in 70 hours, and people he took off the river were the three illegals who switched people do everything. That's Colin Colton and the other guy. And then also Rick Bogwell and myself. And Greg Kirk. Oh, yeah. Wait, I forget. Oh, the other guys, that was Bob Johnson, and Louis Cook.
Past President Gary Hill has an announcement.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, as you can tell, I have a tire here today. With the
spare tire?
temperatures expected in the 90s today, you probably won't need jackets. But I've sold a couple of them already today, so think ahead. If you need one, come see me. Make it nice, cheaper.
Lion Mike Parker has an announcement.
All sale.
Well said.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests. Who in here is going to the USA Canada Forum? Darn few. Okay, I got an email the other day, since I am a trustee of the foundation, and the foundation has donated a large sum of money to sponsor this. They want to try to get as many local Lions there as possible. So in the next 2-3 weeks, I'm going to be hitting places. You can go to lionsforum.org, and they'll take you right to the website where you can register.
Thanks, Mike. Lion Bob Jensen has an announcement. Jensen. Hey, you only know what I only see part of that letter.
You're using that.
Yeah, I am, as much as I can. It works.
It is on. I want to thank all those that helped dip ice cream, President, members.
It's okay, I got your last name wrong.
All those that helped dip ice cream over at Unique Tin Car Classic. Went well, we took in $908. And now I'd like to invite you to the next event, which is going to be Highlander Festival, the 14th and 15th. We got a sign-up sheet over there. We're going to be doing ice cream and also kettle corn. This is a unique event. Not many times will you be able to see a guy wearing a skirt, and his thing hanging loose in the breeze, and a tail hanging out of the women's skirts. So sign up. It's a good event.
Yeah, it sounds scary. Let's see here. Next, Vice District Governor Doug Harvey. Would you like to make your announcement? You can use my mic here. We'll save to Steve the
Thank you, Mr. President. Next Tuesday, the 3rd, is going to be our first Street of Screenings meeting. It's going to be an exploratory workshop. So anybody would like to come, it's going to be in my office, 209 Hudson, 5 o'clock, next Tuesday, the 3rd. You'll all be there.
I'll be there.
What's the name of the business there? What? I was just asking what the name of the business is.
And membership chairman Greg Firth has an announcement.
President Leroy Fellway's guest, 2 quick announcements. Number 1, I do have membership applications here. Got all these pins. There's some pretty neat pins in here. In fact, I just picked one up. It's the old Sunrise Lions Club, local one that went out. Anyway, $1 for those, $2 for the club pins, and these Centennial Service Challenge pins that the club got. If you need any of those, you can get a couple of them if you want. Then I made an announcement at our board meeting last week. This year, our club qualified for Club Excellence Award through Lions Clubs International. Past President Ken is 100% president. Phil, our secretary, is 100% secretary. Marilyn Patterson is outstanding zone chair. Let's see, what else do we get? Oh, visitations. There are only like 4 or 5 clubs that got visitations. And the way they have it set up now, it's easier than heck. I can't understand why. And then the last one that we're getting, and it's the award for membership chair. I want to thank everybody that brought members in last year. The number of members that we had qualified me for that award because of the percentage of growth. And anyway, this is the first time I can ever remember our club getting all of the awards that were available. Every one. And I've never seen another club do that.
Secretary Phil has any.
I would just like to add an addendum to that. The President Leroy Fell Lions, I guess. Greg said it for me. Even though all these awards were qualified, not all the awards were going to be given because MD19 wasn't sure it had the information. And it was only because of Greg's going to bat for the club that all of them are now being awarded.
And I've got a couple announcements. First one is on October 17th and 19th, MD19 convention over in Wenatchee will be held. We have registration forms, so want to get yourself booked in a hotel or whatever you want to do. We're planning on having our club dinner sponsor. What night is that, Ken? Friday night dinner at the rail station. I have never been to Wenatchee, so this is going to be a treat for all. We'll see how that works. There's wine over there? Well, then it should be all right then. And right after, my next announcement is right after our meeting, we need to have an emergency board meeting. So just get up here, board members. We have something very important that we've got to go over that we have to vote on today. So it'll just be short, but please, board members, come up here right after the meeting. That being said, you had your chance. Mike, past president Mike.
I was in Matthew Equipment the other day, and Jack Patton's ailing. It's his lower back, and for Jack not to be at work, he's hurt. So I'll check on it, find out what's happening with him, but his wife said he can't hardly move.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Okay, so this being the last Tuesday of the month, it's award day. And I think that's what we're going to start off with. Gina is our awards person. It's all yours.
President Leroy, fellow Lions, yes. This is my first, so be nice. Greg? All right. No, everybody needs to be nice, right? You know, they were joking a little bit earlier about calling the podium the, what did he call it? No, you didn't call it the lectern. He called it the pulpit. But you know what? Every time I come to this meeting, I get a blessing. Somehow I get a blessing, whether it's in the song, David's song, or whether it's in shaking hands with somebody. Every time I come, I get a blessing. This group has been busy. July was the busiest month of the year. We all know that, and many of you participated. I, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it's all in perspective, went on vacation. My husband planned it. We were on vacation during a very busy part, and I apologize for those who maybe overworked during this period, but it's my pleasure to give away awards for the month of July. And we did have lots of things going on. We had the 4th of July, we had the beer garden, we had the fair, we had concerts at the lake, we had another little program here and there. We were so busy. We had a golf tournament, right? And with all of that, we decided that we were going to give more awards than usual because it is our busiest time. And with that being said, I am going to give away everybody gives me notes because they weren't sure I would bring notes myself. Oh, I know. Aren't they sweet? They know it's my first time. Anyway, and you're a natural. You're a natural. So, yeah, we love you, and you have been great to follow, so we'll get with that. So thank you. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, moving on to awards now. So, rookie. We have lots of rookies this year. Greg was just talking about how many people we brought into this club. And so we have lots of rookies. We have a lot of folks to choose from. But Kathleen Duzier, is that the way you pronounce it? Deucin. Kathleen, you're here. And we have an award for you. So without teasing you too much, and you know what they didn't do is they didn't put these in the order that I'm going to call them. So I'm going to sit here and run my mouth a little bit. But Kathleen, thank you for your work this summer, and you're recognized as Rookie Lion of the Month. So yes. But Kathleen, I'd like you to stay here for just a second because we have a couple other Rookies of the Month.
Hers was at the beer garden.
Yeah, she was. You know, that's what I get for trying to find her certificate instead of paying attention to my notes. I apologize. But it was. Her works at Spirits of Longview, and she just moved here. She hasn't even been in the community that long, and she gets an award for working spirits. Of course, that's kind of a fun thing to do. And Jim Nickerson for your work at the golf tournament. Hey. Jim's not here. Oh my goodness. So, you know what? He's probably out working somewhere. That would be my guess. So I'm I would think so. He's making somebody happy. How about Rose Dickerson? Is Rose here? I had the pleasure of working with Rose at one of the concerts. No, it was Squirrel Fest, and we had a ball. And but this is for your work throughout the month and the various things that you participated in. And so I would like to get maybe a picture of you with your certificate, and then a picture of you together. Okay? That work? I've got to learn some new jokes, right? Okay. Okay. So this is her certificate. Thank you. And then if you'll get one of the two of the ladies together, I'm not going to get in that picture because these people, you know, they're our workers. That's why we're here. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And our next is unsung. Make sure my notes match. Unsung Lion. And we have some awards for Unsung Lion. And Larry Dewson. That's right? Okay, Larry, for his work at Spirits. They must have had a good time back there, but his work at Spirits as well. The wine group. I heard that. I heard it was a wine group, but I was working at the chuck wagon, so I didn't get a witness that.
Thank you.
Come on up here. Let's get our picture taken again. All right.
Great.
Now, if you'll stand here, because I have some more unsungs as well. Bob Bradley. Bob Bradley worked at the fair. I heard that he was all over the place getting the work done. And so, Bob Bradley, we have a certificate for you. You're right on top. Come on, Bob. There you go, Bob. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Stand up here, Bob. Bob, don't go away. And Kevin Wasson. Kevin Wasson. Go back, Bob. Kevin Wasson here? Oh, well, darn. They'll get another picture with two unsungs in there. Come on, guys. Step up so he can get your picture. Awesome. You know, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of rookies, but these people, they put their time and their energy into making our club successful. That's why we get all the awards. All right, our next is Lion of the Month. And Tom Fulton, can you come up here? Tom was in everything. Tom's in he's done concessions. He was at 4th of July. He was at the fair. You know, so Tom does everything, and you know, you always see Tom's face everywhere, every event. Thank you. You stand right here. I'm asking Tom to stand right here because in this category too, we have many Lions who just went over and beyond. And I'm asking Bob Jessen now if he will come up. You know, they call these guys, this is two of what they call the three amigos. They're into everything. You know, ice cream scooping, he does his own scheduling. He gets people there. And he don't make you feel bad when you tell him no. So this award is for Bob Jessen. If you would, please. And stand here. Stand here. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're offended by it, I apologize in advance because it's going to happen. It just happens. And then Louis Fickett. Louis is not here, but Louis is not here. They're actually on vacation. But Louis worked in the kids' games. He worked at the fair. He worked at the 4th of July. Louis worked in everything. These three amigos were in everything, and we couldn't pick one. We just couldn't. But then Tom Fulton, he got me aside. And he says, Gina, he didn't know he was being nominated. You know, he said, I want to tell you we need to give Jim Stonier an award for his work. And he wanted to give Jim a Lion of the Month award for his work at the fair. Jim Stonier worked 7 out of 9 shifts. So thank you, Jim Stonier, for taking up my slack because I wasn't at the fair at all. And Jim's not here. He's resting. He's overworked. He's resting. But if you could get 2 of the 3 amigos, that would be great. Come on, 2 or 3 amigos. So that kind of wraps up my awards, but you know, I think that everybody needs a round of applause. Everybody who put in 1 shift at any of the July events need a round of applause. And so that wraps up the awards.
Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank everyone.
Good job, Gina.
And for the continuing on with another award or 2, the special awards as presented by Phil Olson. Phil.
Bob Jessen, would you please come up?
You are all so wrong about this. Bob is called up here because he is receiving the Diamond Centennial Membership Award, which is the highest membership award from the Centennial Contest. Thank you very much, Bob. And then just a quick announcement, if anybody is interested, I have some Lions window decals that go on your car window, $5 each. Come see me.
Why did I get one for free?
Because you're special.
You know about that window, it's a handicap discount.
Thank you, Phil. Okay, as continuing on, we have a member induction to do, and Gina, I think you're up for that.
Wow.
Who is? Steve? Gina?
Steve promised me a script.
We'll toss a coin. Do we have a script?
Yes. Gina, will you join me, please? And we want Gordy Schultz with sponsor, immediate past president.
Fred.
Yeah, Ken, you are his sponsor. And I believe it's
Way to ruin my day.
Barbara Moberly. And Mike, are you the sponsor?
Yes.
You want to come up here or stay back or stay there? Okay, stay put. We're going to come to you. We're coming to you.
The 7 dwarves. I never had control. I just kind of follow along, see what's going to happen next. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't go on your finger. Ladies and gentlemen,
there you go.
it's my distinct pleasure, as soon as I put my glasses on,
This could get worse.
Get it?
As we welcome our two members, Gordy and Sharon. Barbara. Okay, I quit. I got it. Understand, membership in our Lions Club is a privilege. You're joining the largest service organization in the world. We are a group of 1.4 million men and women in 46,000 clubs in 210 countries around. Patrick, have you ever done induction?
Note to self, never go to breakfast with Steve Patterson. Our history dates back to 1917 when Lions Clubs International was formed by a Chicago businessman, Melvin Jones. He believed that local business clubs should be working together for the betterment of their communities and the world at large. Lions are especially dedicated to serving the blind and Helen Keller challenged our members to be the knights for the blind in the crusade against blindness during the 1925 convention held in Cedar Point, Ohio. We will now light a candle. Whoops, we forgot our motto. We serve. Hey, this is harder than it looks. You have to read the words on the page and the order that they are. It's tougher. Our motto, we serve, perfectly exemplifies the dedication of helping those in need. Your membership will help carry on this tradition for many years to come. We will now light a candle on your behalf as a symbolic gesture of your dedication to serve others. Seriously, it's a Led Zeppelin concert, isn't
it? And I'm in training. The resilience. Since you've expressed a desire to be a member of this club, now I ask you to respond to my words with a simple I do. Do you accept membership in this club knowing that you are encouraged to actively participate in all club functions to the best of your ability? Okay, and you do. Will you abide by the Lions Code of Ethics, attend meetings, contribute to the programs of your club, district, and Lions Club International? By the power vested in me, International, I now declare that you are officially a member of this club. Your sponsor will now present you to the Lions with a Lions lapel pin and membership kit, which signifies membership. I will now ask your sponsor to respond to my words with a simple I will. Step back, step back. Okay, attorney. Will you do the following? Be a mentor to your new Lion. Make your new member feel welcome. Introduce them to other club members. You will receive a temporary red badge until you complete 4 tasks. At that time, you will receive your permanent blue badge. You will now have 1 minute to tell us about yourself.
1 minute.
Not much to tell. Lived in Longview all my life. If you went to a Cowboys Black Bears game 4 years ago and you saw an old guy look like me walking around selling Cracker Jacks, peanuts, water, and all that, that was me. Anyhow, and that's about Everything there is. I'm sorry, there's not more.
All right. I'm a very shy person. Nothing said that was going to help me taking up a little bit. I'm 27 years old. I have 4 children. I'm married and taking care of them in my stage of my life. That's about it. Thank you for accepting me.
Pioneer Lions, will you assist in helping this new lion become an outstanding lion, or lions in our case, lion and lioness?
Yes.
Yes. Let's give them a big welcome.
The 4 requirements for getting that red badge turned into a blue badge. You want to take a crack at maybe one of them? Work party. Work party. Okay? Go to a board meeting, Gordy says. There's 2 more now. Visitation.
Yeah.
Well done. 1 more to go. And orientation. This is the indoctrination. Anyway, Lions, take time to introduce yourselves to these 2 new members. As you can tell by the Rookie of the Month awards, get busy. Okay? Take it away, Leroy.
Thank you. Welcome, new Lions. So, since this is the last meeting of the month, or last Tuesday of the month, we have our month-end drawing, and that winner is Patricia Parker. Pat Parker. So that's the end of the month. I'm not exactly sure what's involved in that, but there you go.
Where does she want to go?
What is it? It's a meal. Oh, it's a lunch. Or white cane. White cane. There we are. Thank you, Pat. White cane. So we're going to go into the blue ticket, and the blue ticket number is going to be 208 4691. What are you doing? And I think Lion Jane, you've got some goodies to give away.
President Leroy, first pick goes to Doug O. Second, whatever's left over goes to Charlie.
Hooray! Really? Okay, red ticket. What was drawn for the Joker? Didn't get it? Fair luck. Okay, number is 9566755. Oh, heroin. Diabetes. Quick reminder, we have an emergency board meeting right up here, right as soon as I ring that bell. Everybody up here that's on the board, we do need to take a vote. And thank you. Have a good day. Try to stay cool tomorrow. It's supposed to be really super hot. So there you are. Goodbye, all.